Break down what we're going to be seeing with this one and how it compares to 2021. Not the same setup.
No, not at all, Greg. And as you said, again, anytime you see anything on social media that's very dramatic, again, start to maybe question that a little more. This event will be totally different from 2021. Yes, this is going to be a winter weather event. Yes, we're going to have some impacts, but there were many differences. We'll run through them. First of all, a winter storm watch across the northern half of the state. Now, we expect some maybe southeastern counties, the Houston Galveston Weather Service office, to probably come out with maybe a winter weather advisory or a watch for portions. But back in 2021, the entire state, I mean, even down to Brownsville, was in a winter storm warning. So very, very different. One of the main differences, okay, and why this event, yes, this event could include some icing, could include some accumulations, as you know. But one of the differences is the temperature. This was a very different temperature-wise event. Back in 2021, we actually started much colder, -5 to 0 degrees initially, not including wind chill. This event is going to be cold by Sunday and Monday morning, but that's going to come in, and it's not going to be quite to the same level of cold. Major power infrastructure issues, as we remember very well, much colder air at the onset, and things were not winterized properly. Very different now. We do think that we are ready for this, and winter storm warnings, like I said, across the entire state. And of course, precinct impacts were still involved, but it was a much different event, not to the same degree as this one in terms of all across the state and the whole grid. But again, it doesn't mean we don't watch carefully, but those posts on social media, anytime you see something that's very dramatic, you should immediately think, okay, do I trust this? What do I think? Should I get a different opinion? And that's what we look for here. Again, do not worry about this one being like 2021. However, we are still going to see that winter weather. Winter storm watch is in effect, and that's why the Weather Service has that out now. Again, we'll see what happens down in South Texas with that next maybe advisory or watch issued. But at this time, 4 years ago, there was a winter storm warning across the entire state of Texas, guys.
Boy, we remember it well, Colin. Thank you for the update. If you happen to be traveling this week, you can stay ahead of the weather by catching our statewide forecast. Texas News Now, weekdays at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. on WFAA+.